Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Zantor, and today I'm going to be making a charting video, which I like to call Charting with Zantor. It's a brand new thing I've decided to do, and pretty much, instead of making a brand new charting tutorial, which will take an extremely long amount of time to do if I were to explain absolutely everything, I know from failed attempts that I've tried yesterday, but yeah, pretty much, instead of it being a tutorial, it's just going to be kind of me charting a song and just explaining what I'm doing and what my mind is going through as I'm charting it. So those kind of like amateur charters out there may be able to kind of learn a thing or two, you know? And maybe you can teach me a thing or two as well. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But pretty much I've decided to chart a song by the band Icarus The Owl. It is called In Aeternum. I don't know how you say that properly, with the A and the E next to each other. That's really weird. It's kind of math rock. It's a little bit like Dance Gavin Dance, but a bit lighter and a bit more chill. So yeah, definitely check them out. They're a really cool band. I like their stuff a lot. So yeah, let's get to it then. Let's start charting this song. Oh yeah, just a couple things before we start. If you do happen to enjoy the video, please like and comment and subscribe and all that. It helps the channel out, especially since I can make money off of this channel now because I'm over 1,000 subscribers. So, I mean, that's always the thing you do, to be completely honest. The next thing is this chart will be available in the video description. So if you want to play and download this song, it'll be available there, and it'll also be available on Chorus by the time this has been released, hopefully, maybe. I don't really know what time Chorus updates anymore, but it should be on Chorus as well. Also, if you haven't, or if you don't really know who I am, I make the Gent Hero Collection packs for the game. So it's usually a lot of heavy, low chugging and weird rhythms and stuff, so that's my sort of area of expertise. But this song's a little bit different to that. So, it's kind of like a chill song, this one. It's really sort of laid back and relaxed. So, yeah, let's just get to it. So, I'm pretty sure it's in 3. That's odd. That is very, very odd. That is very, very strange indeed. Hang on, why is that changed back to 4/4? That's weird. I'm confused. Now, what's confusing me here is that all of these little dings and dongs aren't quite aligned. So that's really, like, thrown me off right away. Yeah, that's weird. That is very, very weird. That is very, very odd. Some of these seem to be off the grid a little bit. And then the beat starts here, whereas the thick beat starts there. Maybe if I tried here, it would help. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for 1. Yeah, maybe it's the same sort of thing here. So let's see. Actually, we'll try and tempo map this first bit right here. I know this is going to make it so the game just shouts at me if I do this. If I just save it, yeah, there you go, it's going to shout at me. But maybe we can, if we get the time signature right here, we can kind of correlate that back here and make it right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 for 1. Yeah. So it's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. It's in 16. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's like 11. Yeah. So it's in 11. So I'm assuming it's going to alternate 3 and 11, 16. So we'll try that here. So we'll go 3, 3, and then we'll try going 11, 11, 16. Looks right. And we'll try 3 again. Yeah. That is interesting. Very, very interesting. I never noticed that about the song before. Whoops. Actually, we'll remove that. Yeah, I think it is 11, 16 again. Very, very interesting that this song is alternating 11 and 3. Very, very interesting. So yeah, pretty much time signatures, right? So it's how you kind of subdivide certain beats. So for example, this you just count to 3. So look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of how it is. And the bottom number. So the first number is how many beats are in the bar. So that's 11. So it clicks 11 times before the next beat starts. And then the last number is how much you're subdividing it by. So the 4 here means it's just in regular time. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like how many notes being played. So quarter notes is what's in 4. But it then goes into 16, which is the equivalent of so if you were to double this, it would be 6, 8. So instead of it going 1, 2, 3, it would go at twice the speed, but count 6 times. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, like that. So this is just somewhere in between that. It's in a 16 time sig. It's very, very strange. You won't come across these a lot when charting, but they are existent in more math rock songs like this. So we are going to chart the dings. We're actually going to place our first notes here. So I think we're going to move all of these up by 1, because these are pretty high notes. And then we're going to copy that and paste that here. Now, what I've just noticed, we aren't actually going to move those there. We're going to keep these lower because this first note goes higher than this. So, yeah, we're going to do it like that. And then we got verse 1 here. So verse 1A we're going to start with. Now, the cool thing about this band is that a lot of their riffs copy and paste, but they are weird time signatures. So it's the same alternating 3, 4, and 11, 16. But it's just a weird little riff that will just keep repeating. So it looks like I've got to move this down because we've run out of room. Now what I'm going to do to make this a bit easier is I'm going to copy that and we're going to paste it here. Wow, that's actually really clever. Wow, I never noticed that. So it's the exact same pattern again. But they cut the beat short so it sounds like they're playing something different. Interesting. That's really, really cool. So it's the exact same riff again, but it's just because it's in a different time signature, it sounds different. That's really interesting. Never come across that before. So yeah, we now need to change the time sig again. So instead of it being 4, we need to change that to 3, and then go to 11/16. And do the same here. Now, some people like to do this separately. So, like, some people like to do all the time sigs and stuff before. But personally, I kind of like to use the notes as a reference to what I'm doing, just kind of work out the time sig a bit easier. So that's why I'm doing it the way I am. So we got 3. Oops. So we've got the same riffs again, and I'm going to make sure that all of these are strum notes. That we could potentially make this one a hammer-on, but because it's the start of this riff and not part of this section, I think we're going to leave it at this, at the same strumming. If I were to make that a hammer-on, it would feel more like a rock band chart, and that is not what I'm going for. Alright, so it looks like at this section, instead of it going to 11/16, it just keeps going with the 3 again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and all the chorus is 3. So we can now do a hammer-on for this bit. Not only because of that, because of this first note right here of this section, because it does like a slide up. And then this is the chorus as well, so we're going to put a new thing for chorus. There you go. Now this is kind of hard to hear because there's like a rhythm guitar going over the top. I think it goes like this. And it's kind of hard because there's 2 guitar parts going on at the same time that are doing slightly different things, so it's kind of awkward, this bit. But I think this is okay. And we're just going to copy and paste that again because I'm pretty sure it repeats. Yeah. So then we've got chorus B here, which is like a slight variation. And I'm pretty sure the chorus comes in again, so they will probably just make this chorus 1A and then chorus 1B. Because they do something really funky with the drums in chorus 1B. They change it up a bit and it sounds a little bit different, but it sounds quite cool. Quite a simple beat. And then it goes to verse 2 after that chorus, which is pretty simple, that chorus, to be honest. Well, we're also going to go back to there. So that's pretty simple, that chorus. I mean, it's just the same thing. So now we're going to go back to verse 2A, verse 1A, and we're going to change that to just verse 1. because there's not much variation in it. We don't really need a verse 1B. If it was a bit longer, then we might need that, but it's okay at the moment. And I'm going to do a little cheaty thing right here. We're going to go and copy all the time sigs of this, and then we're going to paste them here, because I'm pretty sure they're just going to loop. Like, I'm like 99% sure it's going to loop. It's not that complicated of a song, even though it's math rock, and there is sections of 11, 16 in here, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. All of this is perfectly fine. And then it looks like I just go straight into chorus 2. So we'll do chorus 2. I mean, to be honest, we don't even really need chorus 1B. We can... And yeah, it literally just loads into chorus 2. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to just delete chorus 1B right here and change that to just chorus 1, because there's not really a need for any more sections like to split that up. So we're just going to do chorus 1 and chorus 2. Very, very simple. And then we're going to select all of chorus 1 and copy it and then paste over where chorus 2 is, and hopefully it should be okay. Oh heck, what on earth is this section? What on earth is that time signature, dude? That's mad. This is the bridge for sure. Oh my god. So I think it's split into sections of 2. So it's like dun, 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 and then like the new section starts. So I think it's gonna be a 16 time sig. Dun, 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 dun. So I think it stops here. That one right there. This is what I think it is. So I think it's 7/16. Yeah, that sounds right, because there's 2 chords in each. So listen to this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got it. So I think it's this. So it goes like it's really hard to hear that. Like it's a very easy sort of like audio illusion going on there. There's all sorts really weird stuff going on there. And it seems like this part is just constantly 7/16, so that's really interesting. And you're probably wondering why this is 7/16 and not 7/8, because you could technically do this in 7/8 as well. And it's because of the way that this is all split up is why, because I mean it'd be really hard to keep track of the notes if it was in 7/8. So look at this. How do you play, like, there, you know? So, yeah, it seems to be in 7/16 instead, because it splits up a lot easier, which is probably how the band wanted to hear it. Again, you could technically just chart this in 7/8 and it would probably work fine, but I think it's definitely in 7/16 instead. That's the way they wanted you to hear it. And it's also based on the way that the notes are split up and all that sort of thing, so it just feels like 7/16. I'm not 100% sure. So I just noticed something. So you know these 4 sweeps going up? They're not all the same. So the first 3 are the same, and then the last one goes a little bit lower. So I'll show you what I mean. Look at this. Yeah. That last one goes up at a lower, like a lot lower than this set. So that's why I moved it lower a little bit. And of course the section copy-pastes itself as well. Now we've got bridge B. So we're going to go back to bridge and call it bridge A. And it seems to go back to the intro again, like with the this again. But instead they're doing it in solid 3/4. So they're changing it a little bit. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now they're adding some chords in there, so we're going to start charting the chords instead. So this next chord sounds like a weird one. So we're going to make this a slightly weird chord. Or just one that fits better. So that sounds pretty safe. This is a pretty stable chord, so I think I deserve to be that. And this is just a slightly weirder chord, so that goes a bit higher. So that sounds like it's chords, but they're kind of palm muted. So we're just going to do this. I'm going to go regular 8 notes, or 8th notes, and just drag it all out. And then we got chorus 3 here. So this is going really, really quickly. chorus 3, and now we'll go all the way back to chorus 3, copy it, bam, click to chorus 3, paste it, force the note. Alright, cool. And now we're up to the next section. So I think this might be outro A. I'm not sure. But we'll have a little further listening to this and see what happens. You know what? This actually goes into 4. Very interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this part, we'll probably make it that outro B. Yeah, that's going to be the outro. Alright, cool. So, I think we're going to do the chords here. But now, I'm not sure if these are the chords that are in here. They're not. They're not the chords that are there. So we can do whatever we want with these chords. So that's good. So we'll just go, like, we'll start like that, straight in the middle. We can adjust them if we need to. So it tends to go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of these notes, go forward, paste them here, but I'm going to go and drag these down a little bit. Unless they're not, they're the same, but it's like an illusion that they're different. Yeah. Because you see, do you hear that strumming that's going on in the background? Because there's a constant note that's going like, ready? So because of that note, it kind of made me think that the chords also go down, but no, it's the same chords. But these ones go up, I think. Yeah, these chords definitely go up on the third one. No. So let's do this. Let's make them go higher, actually. I think they can go higher. So it goes lower now, but does it go lower than that? I think it does. Yeah, it goes lower. So we're going to paste that in again, but we're going to click and drag that lower, like that. And then we've got outro beat, which sounds like some sort of faster tappy riff. So we're going to give that a go and try and chart that. Again, we could just chart the chords again. But I think the lead is a bit more interesting. And ideally, if you're doing a chart, you should always try and chart the lead. I could chart the strumming in this, but it's kind of hard to hear, and the chords are a bit more audible. So that's something why I'm charting the chords here. It just makes sense to. Anyway, let's go. So we're going to do this as all tap notes. So we're going to go like this. So I know this note and this note are different, but we don't really have a lot of choice. Because I want to get the shape in right. Gonna have to move that down a little bit. So I think this will be okay. It's as good as we're gonna get because of the limited fretboard, you know, being 5 frets. If we had more frets, then we could probably do it more accurately, but I mean, this is as good as we're going to get for now. And I think this is going to feel right to play in the game. It shouldn't feel weird. Because that's the thing about, like, note wrapping. You kind of want to make it so that even if you can't get it accurately, so that it just feels natural for the player to play anyway, to kind of give them the illusion that they're playing frets higher. So I know this one isn't as high as this one, but because of the notes that we put after it, we're going to make it feel like this note is higher. And I think that works quite well, the way this is charted. And it seems like it just copy and pastes this bit to the end, so I think we're pretty much done, which is a really short chart. Only took me like half an hour. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We've just got one chord. I'm just going to hold this out till the song fades out. Yeah, we're going to stop it there. Wow, that was a lot easier than I expected it to be. I'm literally 32 minutes into recording and I've already charted the entire song. So that just shows you how quick charting can be sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty mad. So yeah, I'm just going to finish up doing star power now. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and remember you can download the chart in the video description as well. So yeah, let me just finish doing star power, and yeah, I'll probably just upload to Google Drive. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video for now. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you all later, and have a good day. See you later. Goodbye. Bye bye.